And welcome. We have made it to the last Wednesday in March, the 26th. 25. Oh my goodness gracious. Wednesday. Yay. Oh, there's my helpers coming. They are waiting patiently for the concession stand to open. Oh, hello, Freya Froofers. You too? Oh man, there might be some yelling in a second here. Yeah, little man, you heard me talking. You think it's time? Should I open up the concession drawer? Except Freya Frippers is sitting right in front of it. I can't stop that. Get up here. Okay, Freya Frippers has snackies. Let me. Loki. Yeah, you'll get some. Yeah. Oh, big boy. Good work doing tricks for treats. Cats don't eat for free. All right, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Anything fun? How's the weather? Loki. I'm glad you're feeling like yourself. Somebody was making him very anxious and upset. And okay. Oh yeah. All right, last one. Last round. Ow! Shop's closed. No more snackies. Where did I set the lid? Boys, where did I set the snack stack lid? Did I drop it? Did I put it behind me? It's here somewhere, probably right in front of me, and I am missing it. Did I throw it in the drawer? What happened? Is this the day we're gonna have? There you are. You were sitting in front of it. You with your big fanny. Oh, okay. No cat hair in my mouth. That was so gross on Sunday. I apologize. That was less than optimal. But we're here. It's Wednesday. Here we have the what's blah, 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 blah. Our fancy can petticoat, double circle skirt, extra ruffly shenanigans. I have the waistband half stitched down. I was going to stitch all of it, but I probably should have, or I can still add slashes to the hem facing because it's a circle skirt and it gets wider. So the top fits, but the bottom is a little narrow. Probably really could not have sewn it appropriately by doing the top for it doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to rip it out. Whatever. We'll deal with that. Should we do some ruffling first and get a few miles of that done? I have 2 rows of ruffles pinned down, ready to be sewn, and that is quite a bit of pins. I might need to take a magnet to the skirt when I'm done, just to make sure I don't have any errant lost pins in there, because the normal pins with the small steel head that are the uniform color, they kind of get lost in the ruffles, and I am almost guaranteeing that there is going to be a pin left over in there. I can just feel it. Just know it. So I have 2 rows, 2 full ones. I have a few inches for a second row, but I might just unpin it in order to sew the other ruffles down because if not, then I've got this giant tail in the bucket here. So there's the skirt. I guess should I just pick it up and show it? Sure, Phoenix. Did we say hello? Welcome to the circus. I'm your host, Phoenix Electra. We had my assistants, the little man, the handsome Loki, and just off screen, but actually having snacks in the same room today, we have the elusive, the Miss Freya Froofington, the Freya Proofers herself. All right, let me pick this up and we'll see what this monstrosity looks like. Well, let's just do that first. Where? There's the bottom. Oh, Phoenix, you were pulling along an edge. And there we go. So that's where we're at so far. And then in the tub next to me is our giant link that we ruffled. And I'm pretty sure I have a whole other unruffled length that I'm pretty sure we're going to need. So maybe let's do some ruffling first, and then we can stitch a couple of tiers down, because I'm sure in my collection I have enough pins, but I think for my sanity to pin and sew little sections at a time will be in my best interest. I know, it's a good thing the cats came out. That's all higgly piggly wiggly. There we go. All right, everything is working. All right, one machine. Freya Proofers is over there, so I can put the cats in. In my head, this monstrosity will be finished so that I can wear it on Wednesday for the dance party for DJ Synth Tracks, aka DJ Cheeseless's Friday night show at 5:30 p.m. on the Rumbles. And everybody else, I forget to shout out everybody. We have so many great fans of the show, amazing creators, folks who, William, I'm looking at you live stream like a fiend working up there, but that silly day job, and sometimes I just want to sit quietly and not talk, which might be what we do for a little while. Might just sit and stitch. Maybe we'll do some embroidery just to do a little practice, but let's get, we've got the ruffler attached. We'll just move you. All right, tub of yet ruffled. I have an end. Wow, that was fortuitous. Finding the end and also right side up. And so we have this much. I'm still taking guesses, probably until we count live, so that in case I get lost or don't know how to count, chat can. Oh. It works easier if the needle is not in the downward position. Now we can go. All right, we are locked, loaded, and ruffling commencing. Move my bench a second. All right. That works. works for me. I hope that works for you. Let me put some tunes on. What do I want to listen to real quick? I guess I could make sure my show is good. I see we're live. Brilliant. And clickety clackety. Let's do that one. All right, something for my ear holes. Chat. All right, let's. So gigantic pile of Ruffles. And the rows that I have pinned already, if I had extra at the ends, I didn't cut it. I went to the next join and just trimmed the thread, and I'll do all the final evening of the edges after the sewing is done, just in case I need a little length. We have that in waiting. And there's no cats. I can put my beverage on the left-hand side. Because I don't want to pet cat hair into my beverage station, because we've learned our lesson. Free Froofers. Yeah, in a little bit, I will move the heap onto the table so that I can. Actually, let's just start to direct it to that side so I can set the tub underneath to catch it all, or attempt to. Actually, should we just do that now? Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, what's going on? All right, fine. Phoenix, just sew and stop. Oh, one more ring. Just make up random words of nonsense. I know this guy's. I don't know if. Well, I do know it wants to be stormy and windy, and I read rather, the rumorings possibly of a potential supercell development with the possibility of giant hail and a tornado warning. So that was something. We'll see what comes of that. Yeah. It's been a week. Things are continuing. We are continuing to practice analog skills, the technological twist, but somebody's got a live stream creating the creation of madness. He live. And I'm just trying to. I want everything to be adjacent and nice and close, but if it is a little skip, that's fine. Because like I said earlier, I am using the separations between the tiers, cutting them. It's like super warm, and I didn't think it was really supposed to be in the 70s today, but here we are. Sit up straight, Phoenix. Engage your core. Again, like always with the ruffling, just trying to be mindful of that. I know where everything is and what's going on. There's literally quite a few moving parts. The other night I sat and pinned a goodly amount for the second tier of ruffles, only to realize that I had the wrong side of the ruffle showing. I contemplated for a minute, telling myself, it's narrowed, nobody's going to notice. And then saying, Phoenix, you can do better than that. So I unpinned it. I am glad that I had the bright idea to, instead of just using my tiny 6-inch ruler and measuring up 3 inches from the top of the previous ruffle, to just lay the big cutting mat down on the floor. So if need be, I can switch my microphones if I need to sit on the floor and ruffles. But let's get through this pile. We'll stitch that down and see how we feel. But yeah, I don't even think I just sing songs from Porgy and Bess and chorus. Why would that? I just know random musical songs. Dove can sing entire musicals. The funniest one of that collection is Rocky Horror, which he's never seen. The movie, he's never seen it. And he can sing you the entire show. His sibling had it, the vinyl, and many hours were spent listening to it. Hey, Sweet Fluff, how you doing? I know, you guys thought you heard rumors of going outside. Yeah, this project has a lot of rinse and repeats, and then my brain is like, oh, do I want to just start making all the trim for another dress where we do the box pleated trim detail? I think after all these rolled hems, I'd be like sick of them, but I really love that rolled hem foot. I cannot lie. No, just drive forward with the fancy Cadillac ruffler. No, we're gonna have to. Oh my God, Allie's not here to tell. Somebody is. Well, we'll talk about it and see if I have to repeat it again because we're gonna have one of these Wednesday afternoons, which is just fine. But somebody was selling an industrial FOF that's broke, not working, not in a table, just the machine for $120. It's like, oh hey Goobers, you startled me. Okay, see you later. Oh hey dude, that's really fun. I look and see random things in the camera, and then I'm like, oh right, that's little man's tail. I think I'm all by my lonesome, and there's no cats, and I'm just busy looking at the work and trying to turn and engage with the camera. I do have eyes and a face, and this streaming space makes it so much more easily seen. And getting ready, I've got some stuff to do root management. Let's just get these done. I guess I could have been like my mom and had a little piece of paper next to me, and then I could just made a little check hash mark as we got to there in the ruffling. Maybe I can do that when we stitch them down. It's silly thinking after when I cut the first batch that I was just going to magically have enough and have extra for another project. Boy, howdy, was I wrong. But I pinned the rows with the most ruffles and the least ruffles. So I figured as I sewed the tier most proximal to the waistband, I might be able to catch the waistband in there, or I'll just go back and tack it in because I just need it to be able to hold a drawstring. Double check, make sure we are right side up, and commence. Oh, they did go outside. I get lost. I need to make sure I can hear what's going on behind me. That's why Freddy Kruegers went running. I forget the camera is the eyes in the back of my head right now. I see No, I don't. This has to be so fiddly, so I can't just like get into a rolling continuous stitch. It's a lot of start and stops. Such is the case. You know, return of the light. Return of Rufflemania. Oh, that's what will. No, we're getting the skirt done. We are not. I'm going to stitch like a fiend. I want this project done because I really need a quick reward project after this. This is going to be spectacular, but oh, fudge me in the fuck balls. Damn it. Hey, Butterfly, welcome. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I was just thinking about you. That's funny the way things work. I hope things are doing great and that you and yours are spectacular. That all of your featherweights have sewn and there's been no disasters in the fixing shop. Oh, that came out pretty nicely. Okay. Yeah, so I stitched through the ruffles. I got just, this is, I can't go on sewing autopilot with the ruffler foot. Awesome. Thank you so much, honey. I know we're back We're back in time in old places with different sewing machines, but ruffling away. Now that I've averted that attempted disaster, yeah, so I wasn't careful, and the fabric got caught up under the needle, in the ruffler foot, and that never ends well. And frequently, if I'm not careful, also can end up with you accidentally cutting the fabric, which is also a disaster. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we are back in stitches. Good, good. I know, adding this Wednesday time slot, I have to figure out because I have that thing that I have to do that really is paying the bills right now. And your featherweights are awesome, great. You did your first 3-in-1 for a customer, a very nice machine. I No, I've got a 314. I found a new one came to me. Those 3-in-1 the shape of those are spectacular. That mid-century modern one. That's a mighty lot of ruffles. Yes, because I needed a lot of ruffles to. Where's the skirt? No, no, that's the other type of ruffles. Hold on, let me. Those are all the ruffles. Where's the skirt? Oh, my tub of ruffles is sitting on it. Let me stand up here because this double circle gajillion tiered ruffled petticoat. Yeah, I started a monstrosity. You'd think I was making a petticoat for those ladies who enact the fancy dress of like that. Also, you're the oh, what did I just hear? They were fancy things. The Texas Revolution. Yeah, I've been ruffling for weeks and cutting strips, and I'm soliciting guesses as to how many yards of ruffles will be on the final project. It is some type of a synthetic 120 length sheer thingy. Yes, holy petticoat basarcus. Yes. This is I think this is the one of the biggest monstrosities we've made since the orange moire skirt, and that did not have as many ruffles because that moire was a smaller length because I just cut yeah. I want to be a fancy French can dancer in an over the top petticoat where this is a prop and a garment all in one. I've been doing rolled hems and ruffling for weeks, and then thinking that I've cut enough pieces of tiers, only to find out that I have not. And then I cut a whole bunch more, do a whole bunch more rolled hems, and then back to the ruffler. It's a good thing I enjoy these steps. Oh, I keep saying though, I need to oil my ruffler, and I keep not doing it. At the end, somebody hold me to it. We gotta oil the ruffler, but I don't want to do it while we're sewing because I don't want to ruin this fabric. I hope you're having nice spring weather, and yeah, it's warm and gray, and they're talking about a big storm rolling through, so we'll see what happens. I don't like the words golf ball sized hail. I don't like that. I know. Yep. I think maybe like a simple shirt dress or something. Probably don't have a circle skirt because we know I like those. But Oh, yes, butterfly with all that ears. I'm sure you've mastered the rolled hem by and large. Every once in a while, I still have a wobble when I get getting when I've been sewing for 3.5, pushing 4 hours. When my eyes start, my brain starts to not pay attention, and I'm like, all right, I gotta stop for a little while. But I swear, this little rolled hem foot, she is. Oh, the light is so funny. But yeah, I love the rolled hem foot. Why iron when you can use the rolled hem foot? Just seems like that in my brain. I know which one I like the best. I think there's going to be I'm guessing up in the realm world of 100 yards that I haven't been counting. I just keep cutting and we'll count at the end, or I'll get a little notepad and make hash marks as I'm sewing the layers down because I'm going to have to do that in chunks. I am not sure I have enough pins to pin all of the ruffles and have it all done at once. So we'll see. Hopefully soon. Because pinning also takes forever, trying to be careful with putting it on the grid mat, moving it because it's a circle, and I'm trying to be so careful and be better. Now, when we started doing this a couple years ago, and I knew how to sew, but was a little more not reckless, but I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I practice good techniques even more so than I did back then. I use those words. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I do need to figure out. I wonder if it's because I'm sewing so much on this machine that I'm like, tarnishing the front faceplate. It just looks a little rusty, but it's not. It doesn't feel rusty. It's just discolored looking. Like, just my finger oils. Don't. No disasters. No whammies. No whammies. Do you take your small humans to go see the new Disney stuff? Did you see Snow White? What did you think if you did? Um have not I haven't seen any Disney things in a really long time, but part of me feels weird. I'm weirded out by Disney adults who have no small humans. I'll just put it that way. That's so and just not anything really lately has been appealing to me in that from that giant. Oh well. All right, we're just going to continue to move it. This is going to be a forever to pull it out from the floor, but we will get there when we get there. Just looping up my pile here. Phoenix, just keep sewing. These ruffles don't make themselves. I don't mind if it rains a little bit more. I keep Phoenix. You've been saying since like the middle of February that you need to get seeds started, and I still need to get seeds started. We moved so much furniture the past couple of weekends, getting this new old studio space set up, and it just took a lot. It is getting closer to being more settled. So Might me some tomatoes. Maybe I'll try some cucumbers again. Let's see here, Butterfly. You don't usually go to the cinema because you fall asleep. It's an expensive nap. Same. Yeah, that's the other reason why I don't go to the movies is the seats. Oh, don't snort about it. I just get uncomfortable in a lot of in those chairs. And it's super expensive. Yeah, not my jam. We don't generally like. Sometimes we watch movies. We watched the Three Body Project from last year on Netflix, which I need to go and finish canceling that because there's really nothing I really feel like watching. And decreasing the price to have to put up with ads is I don't care for that. Yep. Oh well. We're just homebodies. What can I say? Going outside is weird though. People are weird. What are we gonna do? Just stay home and sew ruffles. That's what we're gonna do. You know, we had the opportunity. We had to go into town, so we stopped to get some food. We went to the diner, and it's fine, but not as good as it had been previously. And from the sourdough, the blob, we had pancakes a couple times, twice, but he's completely spoiled us on somebody else's pancakes. They're just not as good as what we can do at home, so why go out when we can have it at home and it's better? I guess we become those people. I guess that's also why I sew. I can't find what I want, the quality I want, so I just have to do it myself. I'm glad I didn't have the horrible idea of like hand stitching sequins onto this monstrosity on each of the tier hems. Phoenix, why did you say that out loud? No, we're not doing. Never. I'm not doing that. Ooh, you're gonna heat up soup for dinner. I have a happy souping for supping. Thanks for stopping by, Butterfly. Continue to be awesome, and we'll see you when I see you next. Oh, no, not quite time for dinner yet. And all that food talk. I had to like bacon was flabby, and I like crispy bacon. I'm not one of those flabby bacon eaters. Not completely burned, but just gotta have a chew to it. No, no cats here. Okay, just another Wednesday. Oh, I have been good, and I have not gone to Joanne Fabrics yet. We considered going to the Goodwill, but we didn't do that either, mostly because we turned the wrong way, and we did turn around to go back. That was that. Oh, what am I? There we go. Okay. Oh, right, but I did new lights that you can't see right now. So I put in a, I ordered some from Amazon, but then I also got some whole few yards of the sprung steel coiled boning, and some of the Sylvan boning. Because I can't go for too long without making supportive undergarment, and I haven't tried those materials yet. So, yeah, so that should be here tomorrow. So we'll see. But before I start, I can't cut a new pattern until we circle back to those corded stays because that needs to get those need to get finished. Oh, it's not like too hot and too cold. Oh, my posture me that we don't need to talk about the bones I've disarticulated. These are the bones I know. These are the bones I know. The humerus, the scapula, the patella, the femur, radius, all the some of the small ones, the smallest ones, the malleus, inkies, and stapes. They're in your ear. Your inches of your fingers and your metatarsals are your toes. Your metacarpals are in your wrists. And okay, that was fun. Just making up a random something about the bones I guess I can go back and find it since we're live. Okay, next. We had like tier length 6 or 7. These are get it into this one. There we go. They're back in Ruffles. Should we? Okay, we'll start to pile it up and see how big this. We probably won't even be able to see the sewing machine if I do that. Never mind. Ooh, that was. I don't like the tea up my nose. These are. Oh, we forgot the navicular. this. Those are in your ankle. The ones like your mandible, your maxilla, and the zygomatica. These are bones I know, I know. These are bones I know. These are bones I know, I know. These are the bones I know. Do we do all the arms with radius? I'm missing some. I guess it would be even more impressive if we did one for the origins and insertions of the muscles. And I could really pretend to be smart. All those processes and tuberosities. Silly, silly. We're not here to accidentally learn stuff. We're here to laugh at Phoenix questioning life choices with this amazing double circle ruffled petticoat with, I don't know yet how many tiers of ruffles it's going to have or how many yards of ruffles. A lot. If you have guesses, clickety clackety that in the bottom, in the downstairs section, because I think it would be funny. It's like goosey guess, but in real life. I stopped counting after I cut after 17 pieces, which is 2 yards each, so that's 34 yards. Nothing, yeah. 20, no, 28. No, that's still not right. 2 times 7 is 14. Carry the one, 34. All right, I can pretend to do math in my head. That was almost embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as that person who can't spell vinegar. I'm still going to attempt to continue to better my spelling because of that. I frequently say that I am not the world's best speller. But, oh man. Just trying to tangling, the great untangling. Oh, come on. I need to roll you. Roll and roll and roll. No, we need to unroll, but screw it. Alright, I'll just use a well chosen appropriate use of the snippers. Okay, right back. Stitching. I'll stitch for you. Do, 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 do. I'll stitch for you. I'm gonna make parody sewing songs. I should probably get myself more collected. Because I know folks aren't here for the singing. That's for sure. Oops. Right now we're barely here for the sewing. Holy moly. And the cats are all outside, so I can't even. I have to just continue to be awesome. To be quiet and sew, or just chit chat and sew. Talk to all my worker and lurkers. I see you, and I appreciate you all for being there. I really do appreciate everybody who takes time to stop by the circus. Because we are a circus. We're not just a costume shop. Cats who do tricks. I need to get back to my contortion training. Am I the bestest? No, but do we work hard and know that anything's possible? Yes. Yeah. We're gonna get back to Body by Circus. So we can look dancing around in this candy petticoat. Do I need a new corset to go with this, or should I just try on the pink silk one? I should just try. I haven't put that one on in a little while. Maybe we'll do that for Saturday. Wear our fancy silk corset. So keep that tucked away. Not raining yet. I thought I was going to see a rainbow earlier, but I didn't. Just dark, ominous clouds. Right, we're working our way through the tub. Oh, I'm stuck in here. Oh, there we go. Just don't get stuck in the foot. Hey, Loki. What's up, big boy? Come on, honey. Let's see your fluffy handsomeness. Oh, I need to stretch my neck out so I can work balancing, juggling clubs and hoops. Just sort spot that needs to get comfortable bending back that far, but I'll get back. I just need to get all warmed up and just do my stuff and stop being lazy. I feel like being better than that. All the wrinkles round and round. Can you see them? Can you see them? Oh, that wasn't good work. All I could think of was Ruffles Schmear, and that I couldn't tell my brain whether that was referring to food or food, so we don't want a Ruffles Schmear. Here's I've been good. I haven't run out of bobbin yet, but yeah, be coming along at some point too. So just gotta keep yourself in for when it, because it does sound different. Got Phoenix. There we go. Yeah, so I have the ruffler foot so that every stitch pushes it and makes a ruffle. So it makes it nice and full and fabulous. Should I put the camera's angle in a little bit? There we go. I'm just trying to be careful as we go through that we're strips are all oriented in the appropriate direction, which is up, so that the hem is on the back side. We also are carefully pinning. It'll be so great. The next time we have a reason, there's something, it's, when we get to a stopping point, I'm going to switch to sewing the skirt because I would like to look at some gratification. Not that this is not gratifying, but it's so nice to have activities where you go from start to finish and you can see literally in the physical world what I have done. I love no, doing work only on the computer doesn't give me the same sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. I like do stuff, but it's not the same. Out. I got a crinkle. I forgot to. Maybe I should film our pre-sewing warm-ups. So much I need. So much stuff, Phoenix. Just do it all. Just shut up and work faster and harder. Just trying to not flubber anything. The left hand side needs to not get caught in the needle, and the right hand side of the hem needs to be butted up against the stopper in the foot. Oh, I think we're gonna have a spot where we can stitch on the skirt and pull out some pins. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to take a break from Ruffles in a second here. But don't get too excited and stop paying attention. Almost there for it's always when you get close to the end, I have to pay extra attention because I get excited. I'm going to get to do something different for a second and flub something up by not just taking a breath and paying attention. Amazing. All the noises outside distracting. They came and took down some of the trees next to the electric lines. Wow, Phoenix, you should just so. All right, another length of ruffles ruffled. Let's trim this. Take off the foot, tighten the needle, give the under the hood a quick brush off. Actually, this left, and then however much turns out that we need. Flip them right towards. My feed dogs are super messy. Taking a pin and like screw. Just holy moly. Okay, they weren't looking very good. Unfortunately, that's going to take quite a bit more thinking, but better than it was. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in and really seriously it out. All right. You quick little scribbity scrib. All right, let me grab our normal sewing foot. Check. Now the end. Yeah, I think we're going to need to move our teacup. Here we have the top. Let's start with the topmost one. Then we can sew the bottommost one, and then I'm going to need to move it to the yet so I can pin the row too. I might go from the top to the bottom and meet in the middle because if I need to do any adjusting, because I'm guesstimating a tier every 3-ish inches, but we'll see what it looks like and go from there. Okay, where I need to be very careful because this is a spot for potential sewing catastrophes to happen. Namely, that things are not that they get bunched up and I have to unpick it.